Hello again, friends. Who of us doesn't want to control things around us, especially when we feel insecure or vulnerable, or feel threatened with pain or disappointment? God has a place of strength and peace for us in just such moments as we put this principle into practice. Just for today, I will adjust myself to what is and not try to adjust everything else to my desires. I will trust that God is working all things for good in my life. When we are trusting God, we can relax. God is our back and God is on our side. We live in an unpredictable world and every day seems to bring new surprises. Some of them good and others not all that great. When we're walking with God, surrendered to Him and His will, He will work in the most challenging circumstances to bring about a better solution than any of us could imagine. The Bible tells us, we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. We need to humbly admit that we really don't know what is best for us. We often react out of fear and worry and try to get things arranged in what appears to be manageable to us. And while it's good to do our part to work towards good solutions, in the end, it always comes back to seeking God's will in the moment and trusting God's plan to work for us. Delight yourself in the Lord, the Bible promises, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. Well, sometimes we have to wait. Sometimes it may seem like the bad guys are winning. And for a time, we may have to hang on tightly to God's promise that He will act on our behalf. Well, loving God, we are grateful that we can release the pressures and burdens of today into your capable hands. Help us to stay focused on you and leave the rest, to do what we can with a gracious manner and a willing heart, and then settle down and relax in your care. You are a good God, and you work for good in our lives at all times. Help us to trust you today. Our commitment is that just for today, we will adjust ourselves to what is and not try to adjust everything else to our desires. We will trust that God is working all things for good in our lives. Amen. Well, as best we can, let's loosen our fearful, controlling grip on things and trust God's good work on our behalf today.